Welcome back to House Aromas. My name is Manuel. So in this video, y'all know Christmas just around the corner. What, 2 more days now? And so I was looking at the weather, and I was trying to go with fragrances that could have been good if it was going to be cold. But again, you know, I'm from Texas, so one day it might say it's going to be hot. Next day, it might say in the future it's going to be cold. But I just chose random fragrances that pretty much that I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to wear. So I guess as days get closer, I'll decide. And also, y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna have some special guests probably on the. I was thinking about doing a video on the 24th and then drop it right that same day. But y'all stay tuned. I got 2 special guests finna join me. So again, this video, what I'm finna wear for Christmas. You guys ready? I'm ready. Here we go.
Never gonna give you up. I'm never gonna let you go. Never gonna say goodbye. No. Never gonna give you up. I'm never gonna let you go. Never gonna say goodbye. No. Never gonna give, never gonna give, never gonna give you up. Never gonna give, never gonna give. Never gonna give, never gonna give, never gonna give you up. Never gonna give, never gonna give.
Thank you for sticking around. So again, you guys know that Christmas just around the corner. So there's a couple of fragrances that I'm looking at. Still not sure. If you see my in the past, even my vacation videos, Thanksgiving videos, I'll choose certain ones. And just depending on the weather and stuff like that, and sometimes I'll choose a couple of them, then I'll go a whole different route on fragrances. But again, no any particular order, just random ones. If it gets cold, I'm really looking at this one from the house of Mont Blanc Legend. Right, this one. This will go good on the evening. If it's nice and cool type of weather, this will go excellent with it. Man, just is a nice woody, kind of sweet fragrance. To me, this has worked very, very good in a time like that. If it's nice and cool. And so hopefully if it's not too hot or too cold, might watch a movie outside. I think this will go perfect in that type of environment or that type of atmosphere where it's nice and just a decent breeze in the evening time, watching a movie. Again, my sister and them, they got a projector that goes outside, so they put a big old I guess like a tarp or a blanket. And so last time I went over there, we did that. So again, if it's nice and a decent cool type of weather, I might go with this one. Again, Mont Blanc Legend Night. This next one, Stacks always make fun of the way I say the next one. The next one, this one will be very, very good. And so it will go very, very awesome. And if it was nice and real cold, and again, like in my house and my mom's house, and we like making a fire outside. Something that my dad started years ago, and so we tried to keep that going. And I think this will go excellent in that type of cold weather with wood burning. You know, talking like a bonfire going on. As from the house of Beverly Hills Polo Club, Blaze. This one has I don't even have to spray it. This one has just a nice pipe tobacco. Nice tobacco sweet fragrance. It's like a wet sweet tobacco fragrance. Very, very nice. Again, with the smokiness of the wood, I think it'll be a perfect blend. Again, just a very nice strong fragrance. Again, from the house of Beverly Hills Polo Club, Blaze. Another one that it's in the mix, you know what I'm talking about? So the next one, I'm go with this one. This next one, I get a lot of compliments, and usually about this time around, I bring it out, but it hasn't been that kind of cold weather. I could have brought it out today. Today was nice and cool outside this morning, but I didn't. It's from the house of Salvatore Ferragamo. Uomo Signature. This is one of my favorite ones that gives me a lot of compliments. And it's just a nice kind of a oud, I guess, sort of like a oud type of fragrance with the woods in it. Kind of sweet, but just a little hint of a semi-sweet fragrance. I like this a lot. Again, it's just a very nice when it's nice and cold. Man, you dressing up warm, and you know, again, it lingers in the air. So every single time when I would wear this, I would get compliments on it. So again, it's from the house of Salvatore Ferragamo Signature, Uomo Signature. These are kind of hard to find. I remember back then, you used to be able to see them back to back at Burlington and Marshalls and them. And man, now just the only one I've seen is the Urban Feel, the blue bottle one. But this one, if you have a chance to get it, you should. And believe me, you when I go back on it, you will thank me. This next one's one of the newer additions to my collection. And this one, because it's kind of a freshie to me, it's from the house of Perry Ellis 360 collection, black, I believe. And I did a first impressions on this one, so spray it again, remind myself a little bit. Trying to lock it in. Again, it's another fresh fragrance. If it's kind of warm, this will go very, very excellent in that type, you know. Again, we'll be outside and stuff like that, coming in and out. And this will go very, very good. It's like a summery fragrance. Again, being from Texas, it might be cold. It might be cold. It might be a little bit warm, but it won't be that bad. But it's still kind of fresh, be outside. But this will go good during that type of environment. So it's not too cold and it's just not too hot. It'd be perfect. I think this will go good. So again, another one that I'm eyeing because, man, it's just hard to know what kind of weather we're gonna have. The next one's one of my all-time favorites. It seems like I've been putting this on the list of almost every video that I've been doing so far. But the house of Sensual Obsessions, and I see a lot of people starting to sell them also on Facebook, and sometimes it just be good, some good deals where I think it'd be like 30 mils for 35 bucks or something. One time I seen it for 25. And when I was going to jump on it, somebody that beat me to it. But again, from the house of Sensual Obsessions, Andy Warhol. And this is another one that is a nice, like, I don't know why, but I think of a green tobacco, a wet green tobacco fragrance that is a very, very enjoyable, very elegant to me. Like I've said it once and I'll say it again. To me, this is a fragrance that speaks money, like, you know what I mean? Like you deserve respect. You demand respect. Let me take that back. You demand respect with this type of fragrance. It's a power fragrance to me. And I've seen some people say they don't like it, but man, I'll take this anytime. Again, Kevin Holt did an excellent job on this. Andy Warhol, Essential Obsessions, Andy Warhol. This next one is starting to be one of my favorites, and I haven't worn it yet, but I did a video on it and it kind of triggered me on focus on a certain note with this one. It's from the house of Rayon Traditions, Insurrection Original. The whole thing about this one, it got some weird contraption right here where, you know, you put it in there and then you can't hit that button. You gotta move it out the way, but it's plastic. But this one really tends to focus on the vanilla a lot. It starts off again with the hint of a citrus, but it like for a quick second, just for a very, very quick second, it has like a rare scent because with the citrus, but real quickly it fades away and the vanilla starts to come into play. So the vanilla starts to makes its presentation you know, start to present itself into this fragrance and demands a lot of the attention of it as the fragrance dry down. So again, in the very opening, that's the only thing that throws me off for just a little bit, but again, it's just for a second or two, and then that vanilla just kicks in real quick. So again, it's a very nice, to me, it took me by surprise when I purchased it. And the reason I had purchased it for two reasons. One, they had it for like 15 bucks at this one store that me and my wife went to. And another one, I remember seeing videos about this one, so it made me want to get it. And again, just a nice, beautiful vanilla type of fragrance. Very enjoyable. And it lasts on me about 5 to 6 hours. Again, especially on your clothes, spray some on your clothes, it'll last you about 5 to 6 hours automatically. I mean, on me. But again, it's a very nice vanilla fragrance. The next one is from the House of Aromas. And so this one, I believe they say is a clone copy of Dior Sauvage. It's Hunter Intense from the House of Aromas. This one you don't even have to spray it. It has that nice clean with a little bit of musk in it, and it's just a very nice. If you like Dior Sauvage, it's Dior Sauvage on a budget, very enjoyable. And so again, another one that that a lot of people like, that really gravitate a lot toward Dior Sauvage type of fragrance. So scents. So again, I think I paid like 20 bucks for this one. They're in Dallas. So another one that I got it on my list. So we'll see. The next one's another freshie that kind of, you know, puts me in that type of scent that I might take with me. Because again, depending on the weather. And also another new addition to my collection is Facomable French Riviera Eau de Parfum. This one, excuse me. This is a blue fragrance, kind of an aquatic type of fragrance with some sweetness in it. It just tends to want to go to like a Bleu de Chanel type of fragrance, but it like it was heading that way, and then it just took a little left turn and became its own fragrance. But again, it's another blue aquatic type of fragrance, and it might go very nice during that time. Again, if it's in the 80s, low 80s, high 70s, I think it'll work perfectly in that type of environment. So climate. So another one that I have in my collection that I'm looking at maybe taking to for Christmas. Last but not least, you saw me do my video on my first impressions on this one. It's from the House of Orientica, the luxury collection, Oud Saffron. Beautiful bottle. This is a nice kind of oud fragrance with a hint of a sweetness in it. Again, if you like those fragrances like Amber Al Hermaine Amber Oud Gold Edition, you'll like this one. So I really want to try it. Maybe I might take it because, you know, what I'm thinking of wearing for Christmas. So again, another one that I have it in the mix that I might take it just in case I get in that mood of, you know what, I'm gonna sport it. Again, Orientica Oud Saffron. Very nice. And I told you guys I'm keeping it in this box. I gotta keep it in this box. It's a very nice box. Ta-da! Again, just here's a couple of fragrances. There were 3, 6, 7, 8, 9 fragrances. I know the number's odd. 9 fragrances that I'm keeping an eye on to see, depending how the weather's gonna be for Christmas. And y'all stay tuned. New Year's. Y'all see which one I might wear. So I'll do a future video in the future. I'll do a video in the future to let you guys know what I'm thinking about wearing. So again, a couple of fragrances that I got depending on the weather. So the only thing that sucks about being in Texas, you know what I mean? So sometimes you want to have a nice cold Christmas too, you know, just to be part of, this Christmas supposed to be like, you know what I mean, with snow and all that. But usually here, I know years in the past, I've walked around in shorts during Christmas time. So again, just a couple of fragrances. What you guys plan on wearing during this Christmas time? Do y'all put in thought like I do? I really go into details, guys. I just depend on what I'm wearing, and you know, I'm always talking about that, depending on what I'm gonna wear, how I see myself when I smell it. Do I see myself wearing this fragrance with the way I'm dressed? So just a quick thing, what are you guys wearing? Make sure you leave a comment down below. Have you guys got your nose on any of these? Leave me a comment also. And before I jump off, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. After you hit the subscribe button, make sure you hit the bell icon to let you know when I upload new videos. So again, fragrances that I'm looking forward to. So now stay tuned for the future video with two special guests. So like, share, subscribe, and y'all keep smelling great, and y'all stay blessed, and y'all have a happy holidays.